This is rather more serious than I was expecting. When I practiced this earlier, there wasn't a microphone or voice people watching me, but we'll go through it. And contrary to all expectations of me, I have actually prepared something.
Would you like a bite?
No, I can make it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you I haven't already met, I'm Dave's brother Andy, and I have the honour of being best man. I also had the terrible task of bringing the rings here, which was about the most stressful thing I've ever done, and I can't tell you how happy I was to palm them off to the happy couple. I was, as everyone has said, offered the opportunity to astound you all with their talent. I did give it some thought. If I had used my time a little bit more wisely, you were going to have an amazing show. There would definitely have been some knife throwing, thought about juggling, and lion taming. Fortunately, it hasn't worked out. My skills aren't quite there yet, and, well, finding a lion. Not a clue. Those of you who were at my own pre-wedding dinner will recall my declaration that I was going to just wing it through my speech. Consequently, everything that followed was made up on the spot. Dave asked me to be his best man last year, and I actually thought at the time it was important that this time I did things right and actually plan out what I was going to say. I held on to that belief right up until yesterday afternoon, when finally I sat down and decided that I'd run out of time and had to do something. Traditionally, my role as the best man is supposed to do my level best to humiliate the groom by telling everyone the very most embarrassing stories about them. With Dave, that's tricky. Most of you will know probably that the most remarkable thing about him is how hard he tries to be deeply, deeply unremarkable. Throughout life, he has lurched from one sensible lifestyle choice to the next. And letting himself go generally involves saying more than 3 sentences on any given subject. Or perhaps making a decision after only 3 or 4 days of previous thoughts and planning. For example, you've got Cat thank for this. This is a man so organised that when he was 16, he used blue tack to stick down the contents of his desk drawer to stop things from rolling around. And so, if I'm not going to be able to get away with trying to humiliate him, I'm going to be forced to say some nice things instead. Firstly, I'd like to thank Dave and Bran for bringing everyone here today to be part of their special day. I'm sure everyone would agree that it's been a lovely day so far, and that they would like to congratulate Dave and Bran, mostly Bran, for planning such a beautiful wedding. In fact, it may actually be that Dave has finally done something remarkable in finding this fine, colonial woman and convincing her to marry him. I know you'll all agree that Dave looks... Dave? No, so there's Bran there, but I had to make one mistake. That Bran looks beautiful today, and this seems a fitting moment to ask everyone to raise their glasses and make a toast to Bran. To Bran. I did say to Dave that the theme of my speech today would be brevity and pithiness. And I am fully intent on staying true to that. So I'm going to finish by saying, Bran, welcome to the family. And will you all please join me in raising a glass and wishing a lifetime of happiness to the new Mr. and Mrs. Knowles. Mr. and Mrs. Knowles.